Most people in the US think saving money means giving up the good stuff. No more coffee runs, no more eating out, no more fun, no more fun. And honestly, that mindset is exactly why so many people stay stuck living paycheck to paycheck. But what if I told you that you can save more money without changing your lifestyle at all? No extreme budgeting, no cutting the things you love, no feeling broke while trying to build wealth. Here is the truth nobody talks about. You are not bad with money. The system is just set up to quietly drain your cash. Subscriptions you forgot about. Fees you never notice. Bills that slowly creep up every year. And habits that feel small in the moment but add up to thousands over time. The crazy part is, most Americans could save hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year just by fixing these hidden money leaks without feeling any difference day to day. In this video, we are breaking down exactly how to save more money in the USA without changing your lifestyle. These are real-life strategies that actually work for busy people. Stuff you can automate, stuff you can fix once and forget, and stuff that keeps your lifestyle the same while your savings grow quietly in the background. If you feel like you make decent money but never have enough left over, this is for you. If budgeting apps stress you out and strict money rules never stick, this is for you. And if you want to build savings, grow your emergency fund, and feel more financially secure without sacrificing comfort, you are in the right place. We are talking smart money moves that fit real American life. No guilt, no shame, just simple strategies that help you keep more of what you already earn. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you will see that saving money does not have to hurt. It just has to be smart. Most Americans grow up believing one big lie about money, that if you want to save more, you have to suffer. No fun, no eating out, no little joys, just strict budgets and saying no to everything that makes life feel good. That idea is everywhere. Social media, old school financial advice, even well-meaning family members. And honestly, that belief alone is enough to keep people broke without them ever realizing it. Here is the truth. Saving money does not automatically mean sacrificing your lifestyle. It never did. But when people believe that it does, they avoid saving altogether. They tell themselves they will start later when they make more money. They say saving is only for people who live super frugal lives. So instead of building habits, they just keep spending and hoping things magically work out. Spoiler alert, they usually do not. This mindset is especially common in the US, where everything is designed for convenience. One-click shopping, food delivery everywhere. Monthly subscriptions for everything. It feels normal to spend constantly, so the idea of saving feels like punishment. People think saving means canceling Netflix, skipping vacations, and living like a monk. That fear alone stops them from even trying. What really keeps people broke is not their income. It is this all or nothing mindset. People think if they cannot save perfectly, then it is not worth saving at all. So they do nothing. They miss out on small wins that add up big over time. $5 here, $20 there, automatic transfers, cash back rewards. Tiny changes that do not hurt but still move the needle. The crazy part is most Americans are already sacrificing. They just do not see it. They are sacrificing future freedom for present convenience. They are paying for fees they never notice. They are overspending on bills that could be lowered with one phone call. They are leaking money through habits that feel harmless but quietly drain their bank account every month. Saving is not about cutting joy. It is about cutting waste. It is about keeping more of what you already earn. When you shift that mindset, everything changes. Saving stops feeling scary. It starts feeling empowering. It becomes something you do in the background while still enjoying your life. Once people understand this myth, they finally stop fighting themselves. They stop blaming their income. They stop waiting for the perfect moment. They start building a system that works with their lifestyle instead of against it. And that is when real progress happens. If saving has always felt impossible or exhausting, it is probably not you. It is the myth you were taught. Break that belief and saving money suddenly feels way more doable. Not because you gave things up, but because you finally learned how to play the game the smart way. Most people in the US do not feel broke because of one big mistake. They feel broke because of 100 small ones that hit their bank account every single month. The wild part is most of these money leaks are invisible. You do not feel them in the moment. They feel harmless. $5 here, $10 there. A quick swipe, a tap on your phone, and before you know it, your paycheck is gone and you have no clue where it went. This is where money leaks come in. These are small daily spending habits, subscriptions, fees, and impulse buys that slowly drain your bank account without making any noise. They do not feel like a problem because each one on its own feels tiny. But stacked together, they add up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year. And most Americans never track them because it feels boring or stressful or unnecessary. Think about subscriptions first. Streaming services, fitness apps, music apps, delivery memberships, cloud storage free trials that were never canceled. A lot of people are paying for stuff they have not used in months. Some are paying twice for the same thing. And because it comes out automatically, it feels like background noise. Out of sight, out of mind. Until you add it up and realize that money could have gone straight into savings. Then, there are daily habits. Coffee runs, fast food, lunch snacks, ride shares, gas station stops, convenience buys. None of these feel reckless. They feel normal. But when you do them without thinking, they become leaks. You do not need to cut them completely. You just need to notice them. Awareness alone can save you serious money without changing your lifestyle. Fees are another silent killer. Bank fees, overdraft charges, late fees, interest fees, convenience fees. A lot of Americans are paying these simply because they are not paying attention. One missed payment, one low balance, one late bill, and boom, there goes money for nothing. These fees do not improve your life. They are pure waste. Impulse buys might be the sneakiest of all. Online shopping makes it way too easy. One click, flash sale. Limited time offer. You buy stuff you did not plan to buy and forget about it a week later. But your bank account remembers. Those little moments of impulse add up fast. Tracking money leaks is not about shaming yourself. It is about taking control. When you see where your money is actually going, you start making smarter choices without forcing change. You plug the leaks, and suddenly your money stays where it belongs. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to be aware, because once you track your money leaks, even for 1 month, you will find savings you did not know you had. And that is how you start saving more without changing how you live. Most Americans say they want to save money, but almost nobody wants to think about it every single day. And honestly, that makes sense. Life is busy. Bills are non-stop, and relying on willpower to save is a losing game. That is why automation is the real cheat code. When saving happens automatically, you do not feel it. You do not forget it. And you do not have to fight yourself every month. Here is the truth. The best way to save money in the USA is to remove emotion from the process. When money hits your checking account, it feels spendable. You see the balance and your brain starts making plans. But if a portion of that money disappears into savings before you even notice it, you never miss it. Out of sight, out of spend. US banks make this way easier than most people realize. Almost every bank lets you set up automatic transfers from checking to savings. You can choose a dollar amount or a percentage and schedule it to move on payday. Once it is set up, it runs in the background. No effort required. This alone can build an emergency fund faster than any budgeting trick. Paycheck splitting is another underrated move. Many employers in the US let you split your direct deposit between multiple accounts. You can send part of your paycheck straight into savings before it ever touches checking. This is powerful because you are saving first, not what is left over. Even a small percentage works. 10%, 5%. Whatever feels safe. You can always adjust later. Apps take automation even further. Roundup apps move, spare change from your purchases into savings. Cashback apps send rewards directly into your account. High-yield savings apps automatically optimize where your money sits so it earns more interest. These tools work quietly while you live your life. No spreadsheets, no stress. The key is starting small. A lot of people try to automate too much too fast and then panic. Start with an amount you will not feel. $20 a week, $50 per paycheck. The goal is consistency, not intensity. Once your lifestyle adjusts, you can increase it. Automation works because it respects how humans actually behave. We spend what we see. We save what we do not. By letting technology handle saving you, stop relying on motivation and start relying on systems. That is how real progress happens. If saving has always felt hard, it is not because you are bad with money. It is because you were doing it manually. Set it once, let it run, and watch your savings grow without changing your lifestyle or thinking about it at all. Most people think cutting bills means cutting comfort, slower internet, cheaper phone plans, giving up streaming, basically living annoyed just to save a few bucks. That belief stops a lot of Americans from even trying. But here is the truth. You can lower your bills big time without downgrading your lifestyle at all. In fact, most people are overpaying for convenience they already have. Phone bills are a perfect example. A lot of Americans stay loyal to the same carrier for years and never question the price. Meanwhile, new plans, promotions, and discounts pop up all the time. You do not need to switch phones or lose coverage. Sometimes all it takes is a call or chat asking for a better deal. Other times, switching to a prepaid or MVNO plan gives you the same data and coverage for way less. Same phone. Same service. Lower bill. Internet bills are another sneaky one. Providers raise prices slowly and quietly. You start on a promo rate and then boom, your bill jumps. Most people just pay it because they assume that is the price. But internet companies have flexibility. Calling and asking for a new promo or threatening to switch can drop your bill fast. You are not being difficult. You are being smart. Insurance is where people lose serious money. Auto renters and homeowners insurance are often set on autopilot. Rates creep up every year. Many Americans never shop around. But comparing quotes once a year can save hundreds without changing coverage. Same protection. Lower price. No lifestyle change at all. Streaming services add up fast too. One service feels cheap. 5 of them quietly drain your account. The move is not to cancel everything it is, to rotate. Use 1 or 2 at a time. Pause the rest. Streaming platforms make it easy to cancel and rejoin. You do not lose access forever. You just stop paying for stuff you are not watching. The key mindset shift is this. Cutting bills is not about sacrifice. It is about optimization. You are not lowering your quality of life. You are cutting waste. You are paying fair prices instead of lazy prices. Most of these changes are one-time actions. A call, a comparison, a quick review, and then the savings hit every single month. That is passive money back in your pocket. When you cut bills, not comfort, you free up cash without feeling broke. And that extra money can go straight into savings, debt payoff, or investing. Same lifestyle, better results. That is how smart money moves actually work in real American life. Groceries and food are where a lot of Americans feel like their money just disappears. One quick grocery run turns into $200. A couple of takeout nights blow the budget. Daily coffee feels small until you do the math and realize it is costing you more than your phone bill. The crazy part is you do not have to eat worse or feel restricted to save serious money here. You just have to be a little smarter with how you spend. Let's start with groceries. Most people overspend not because they buy junk, but because they shop without a plan. Walking into a store hungry and guessing what you need is a guaranteed money leak. A loose plan changes everything. You do not need extreme meal prep. Just knowing a few meals for the week cuts impulse buys fast. That alone can save a surprising amount every month. Store brands are another easy win. In the US, most generic brands are made by the same companies as name brands. Same quality, lower price. Swapping just a few items adds up fast without changing what you eat. This is not about being cheap. It is about not paying extra for labels. Bulk buying smartly matters too. Buying in bulk only saves money if you actually use it. Stick to staples you already eat. Rice, pasta, frozen veggies, protein. Skip bulk items that end up wasted. Food waste is basically throwing money in the trash. Dining out is where people think savings equals misery. It does not. You do not have to stop eating out. Just eat out with intention. Fewer random meals. More planned ones. Ordering water instead of drinks. Sharing entrees. Using rewards programs. These tiny moves keep the experience, but cut the cost. Coffee is another big one. Daily coffee runs feel harmless, but they stack up. The move is not to quit coffee. It is to reduce frequency. Make it a treat, not a habit. Brewing at home most days and grabbing coffee out a couple times a week saves a ton without ruining your vibe. Appies help too. Grocery cashback apps, restaurant deals, credit card rewards. These tools exist for a reason. Using them is not complicated, and the savings are real. The goal is not restriction. It is awareness. When you spend with intention, food stops being a money stress point. You eat the same, you enjoy it more, and your bank account finally gets a break. Most Americans think credit cards and cashback apps are either too complicated or too risky. And honestly, a lot of people have been burned by debt or high interest rates before, so they just avoid them altogether. But here's the truth. When used the right way, cashback rewards and credit cards can actually make your life easier, save you money, and even help you build wealth. The trick is knowing how to use them smartly without falling into traps. Let's start with cashback apps. Apps like Rakuten, Dash, or Honey give you money back for purchases you were going to make anyway. The key is not to buy stuff just to earn points. That's the trap that ruins people's budgets. Instead, use these apps for things you were already spending on, like groceries, gas, or online shopping. Those small percentages add up fast over time. You can literally earn hundreds a year for doing nothing extra. Credit cards are another tool that gets a bad rep, but again, it's all about using them, right? Pick a card that fits your lifestyle. Maybe it's one with 2% cash back on groceries or 3% on travel. Pay the full balance every month. Interest is the enemy here. If you carry a balance, your rewards get eaten up by fees and a PR. But if you pay in full, every swipe is like free money. That's right, you're basically earning cash for spending the money you already planned to spend. Stacking rewards is another secret most Americans overlook. Some apps let you link your credit card for extra cash back. Some stores have their own loyalty programs. Use all the tools together without overcomplicating it. A few clicks and setup now can lead to significant savings by the end of the year. The key is to track it and not get lazy. Set reminders or alerts so you never miss bonuses or expiration dates. Another tip is to take advantage of bonus categories. Many cards have rotating categories each quarter, like gas, groceries, or streaming services that offer extra cash back. Plan purchases around those categories to maximize your earnings. Again, only buy what you were already going to buy. This isn't about spending more. It's about earning rewards smarter. The biggest mistake Americans make is chasing points and rewards without a plan. They overspend, carry balances, and then wonder why they're still broke. The rule is simple. Rewards are free money only when you don't pay interest. If you let fees and debt creep in, you're sabotaging yourself. Stick to a budget, track your spending, and pay off the card in full each month. That's how cashback and credit cards actually work in your favor. At the end of the day, using cashback rewards and credit cards, right, is about being intentional. It's about making tools work for you instead of against you. Done properly, it's like putting your money to work while you live your life. You save money, earn rewards, and still stay debt-free. And that's how smart Americans grow their savings without cutting back on lifestyle or fun. Once you start stacking rewards strategically, paying attention to bonuses, and avoiding interest traps, you'll see how much money was just waiting for you all along. Cashback and credit cards are not the enemy. Misusing them is learn the rules, play smart, and your wallet will thank you. Most Americans think saving money has to be a pain. They picture slashing dinners out, giving up coffee, or cutting Netflix just to see a few extra bucks in their account. But here's the thing. You can save hundreds or even thousands every year without changing your lifestyle at all. It's all about lifestyle-neutral savings. Hacks those hidden tricks most people never notice that keep your life the same but stack cash behind the scenes.
Let's start with employer benefits. Most people think their paycheck is just their paycheck, but if you work in the US, there are perks you are probably missing. Health savings accounts, flexible spending accounts, commuter benefits, wellness stipends, tuition reimbursements. These are all real money in your pocket if you claim them. People skip these because they think it's complicated or not worth the effort, but signing up usually takes minutes and can save hundreds every year without touching your lifestyle. Next up is tax refunds and deductions. Many Americans overpay taxes every year simply because they don't optimize deductions or credits. Student loan interest, retirement contributions, work expenses, and even energy-efficient home improvements can lower your tax bill or increase your refund. A little planning or talking to a tax professional can unlock money you already earned. This is literally free cash that doesn't cost you anything to claim. Price matching is another hack people ignore. Retailers, grocery stores, and even online shops will often match competitor prices if you ask. Most shoppers just pay the sticker price without trying. A quick email, app check, or phone call can save you serious money on everyday items. It does not change what you buy. It just makes your money go further. Employer perks beyond paycheck are also underrated. Gym discounts, software subscriptions, training programs, and company deals can save you money you didn't even know you had access to. Many people skip these because they assume perks are optional or inconvenient. In reality, Taking full advantage of what your job already offers can feel like free cash each month. The key is awareness. Most lifestyle-neutral hacks do not require sacrifice. They require paying attention and making small tweaks. Track your benefits, check for refunds, ask for price matches, and claim perks. Little by little, these hacks add up. You end up with more money in your savings account without giving up the lifestyle you enjoy. The crazy part is most Americans never do this. They keep thinking saving means pain and sacrifice while hundreds of dollars slip through their fingers every month. But if you tap into these hidden savings streams, you can literally boost your finances without even noticing it. No budgeting apps, no painful meal prep, no cutting coffee or subscriptions, just smarter money moves. At the end of the day, lifestyle-neutral savings hacks are about working smarter, not harder. Use your employer benefits, claim tax advantages, price match purchases, and tap into hidden perks. You keep your lifestyle the same while your bank account grows. It's easy, stress-free, and one of the smartest ways to save money in the US today. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how much extra cash you can unlock every year. These tricks may be hidden, but they are real. And once you start using them, saving money stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like free money you actually deserve. Most Americans think saving money is just about watching their bank account creep up a little. But here's the thing, extra savings is way more powerful than that. It is not just cash sitting there. It is freedom. Freedom from stress, freedom from debt, freedom to make choices without worrying about the next bill. The key is knowing how to use your savings smartly so it actually changes your life instead of just collecting digital dust. The first step is building an emergency fund. Life in the US is unpredictable. Car repairs, medical bills, job changes, they happen without warning. That's why an emergency fund is non-negotiable. Experts recommend 3 to 6 months of expenses. But even starting small is better than nothing. Treat it like untouchable money. Don't dip into it for non-urgent stuff. This fund is your safety net, and the peace of mind it brings is priceless. Next up is debt payoff. Extra savings is the perfect tool to crush high-interest debt fast. Credit cards, personal loans, payday loans, these types of debt destroy wealth silently with interest. By throwing your savings at these balances strategically, you reduce interest, free up future cash, and regain control. Many Americans underestimate the power of attacking debt aggressively because they think saving and paying debt must happen separately. They don't. Savings used wisely can speed up debt freedom big time. Investing is another major game changer. Once your emergency fund is solid and high-interest debt is under control, putting your savings to work can create long-term security. Stocks, ETFs, retirement accounts, and other investments grow over time thanks to compound interest. The earlier you start, the more money grows quietly in the background while you live your life. Even small monthly contributions add up over years. Investing is not just for the wealthy, it is for anyone who wants financial freedom. Another smart move is automating these steps. Set up automatic transfers to your emergency fund, debt payments, and investment accounts. That way your savings works without you thinking about it. Out of sight, out of mind. You are literally building long-term wealth without feeling deprived or stressed. Lifestyle flexibility is one of the hidden perks of using extra savings this way. When you have a safety net, reduced debt, and investments growing, choices that once felt stressful start to feel possible. Want to change careers? Take a vacation? Move cities? Start a side hustle? It's easier because money stops being a constant worry. Your savings becomes your freedom engine. The biggest mistake Americans make is letting extra money sit idle. They keep it in checking accounts, spend it gradually, or hoard it without purpose. Money only unlocks freedom when it is used strategically. Emergency funds, debt payoff, and investing are the trifecta. They protect you, empower you, and grow your wealth at the same time. So if you've been saving consistently, congratulations! Now it's time to make that money work for you. Start with your emergency fund, crush high-interest debt, and invest for the future. Do it smart, do it steady, and your financial freedom won't be a dream, it will be your reality. Extra savings is not just money, it's a ticket to peace of mind, flexibility, and life on your terms. When you use your savings strategically, stress drops, confidence grows, and financial freedom becomes real. That's the ultimate goal. And it all starts with making smart moves with the money you already have. Here's the real talk. Saving money does not have to feel like punishment. You do not have to give up lattes, skip brunch, or cancel Netflix to build serious cash. Most Americans get trapped thinking saving equals sacrifice, and that mindset keeps them broke. The moral of this video is simple: smart saving is about strategy, not suffering. It's about using small moves that don't hurt your lifestyle. Automate your savings, stack cashback rewards, track subscriptions, use price matching. These little hacks are like planting seeds. Every month your money grows without you feeling it. The secret is consistency. You do not need to overhaul your life. You just need to be intentional about where your money goes. Another big lesson is patience. Money does not grow overnight, but the compounding effect is real. Start small. $50 here, $200 there, a few cashback bonuses every month. Over time it adds up faster than most people think. You build security, reduce stress, and gain freedom, all without feeling deprived. Finally, the biggest takeaway for us viewers is this: mindset matters. Stop thinking you have to suffer to save. Stop waiting for the perfect time or the big pay raise. Start with what you have, use the tools around you, and watch your savings grow while still living life on your terms. Saving money without changing your lifestyle is not just possible, it's smart, modern, and sustainable. If you follow these strategies, you're not just keeping more money, you're building freedom, security, and confidence. And that is the real win. Alright, so we made it to the end, and if you've been paying attention, you already know saving money does not have to suck. You don't have to give up coffee runs, dinners out, or your favorite streaming shows to see your bank account grow. That's the magic. Tiny changes, smart moves, and automation makes saving feel almost effortless. Here's the deal. Most Americans are overpaying for stuff they already buy, letting subscriptions pile up, and missing out on cashback and rewards. But now you know how to catch those leaks. You learned how to automate savings, stack rewards, track spending, and even hack your bills without changing your lifestyle. Do these consistently and you'll be surprised how fast that extra cash adds up. The real takeaway: saving money is not about cutting joy. It's about being smart, intentional, and consistent. You don't have to feel deprived to build wealth. You just have to use the tools around you, take advantage of simple hacks, and let your money work in the background while you live your life. So here's the action step. Start small. Automate a little bit each month. Use cashback apps or rewards cards. Look at your subscriptions. And most importantly, be patient. Watching your savings grow is like planting seeds. You might not see instant results, but over time it becomes a forest. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more money-saving hacks, and share it with your friends who are tired of feeling broke but don't want to give up their lifestyle. Remember, saving money smart is not just possible, it's fun, freeing, and totally doable in the USA. Stay consistent, stay smart, and watch your financial freedom grow.